Alright, so I saw a comment on my Hamza video by Justin. Hey, shout out my boy Justin if you're listening to this. Apparently, Hamza criticized anime watchers. So, I'm gonna break it down and react to it and explain why I believe Hamza is wrong about anime and anime watchers and right about some things.
A lot of guys pissed off in the chat right now. Oh, anime, shut up. Shut the fuck up, pussy. Keep it to yourself, bro. If you've got some bad habit like this, keep it to yourself. Stop trying to negatively affect me. Stop trying to negatively affect my boys here. If you play video games, if you watch anime, keep your mouth shut. Honestly, like, I need to be a little bit aggressive towards these dweebs.
So he starts off by saying anime is a bad habit, and it's very interesting to see how he lumps video games and anime together as if they're the same. And in my eyes, at least, they're very different. You see, in a video game, you get your sense of achievement through playing it, through leveling up, obtaining legendary gears and weapons, defeating world bosses, etc. And for the most part, I do believe that it does make self-improvement harder whilst playing video games, because both real life and video games are competing for your masculine drive to conquer and achieve and improve, if that makes any sense. Whereas in anime, it can be the complete opposite. Anime such as My Hero Academia teaching us that you too can become a hero, even as a powerless and quirkless boy, and seeing him work all the way to the top. Gurren Lagann, reach for the skies and surround yourself with people who believe in you and believe in them the same way. Welcome to the NHK, which is a brilliant story about a shut-in, cut off from society, that highlights the importance of mental health and having a purpose. Those are just a few examples of anime which have very important life lessons and you can definitely improve from. Dude, there was a time when I was about 200 fucking pounds, bro, of basically pure fat. Then an anime named Jujutsu Kaisen was released, and when I watched that anime, Toto's physique and character motivated me so much to lose weight. I got up, I lifted weights, I did cardio, all while listening to Jujutsu Kaisen's OST. And 2 years later, I've lost over 50 pounds of fat. I've just completed my first bulk and I'm on to a cut. I'm a lot more healthy than I was before and a lot more attractive. I largely attribute my success and motivation to Jujutsu Kaisen.
I watch them and I'm just thinking, how like, they're saying that I'm a bad person because I'm too strict on self-improvement. How am I a bad person from expecting better from my young boys? How am I a bad person from expecting better from these young men who actually want to improve? From equipping them with like this expectation that you don't need these pointless fucking brain dead media. And these same people, like I see their critical videos about me all the time. You can go and search like Hamza's wrong on YouTube. These amount of motherfuckers who have made videos saying, oh well, Hamza doesn't even know what he's talking. He's just a young guy. 1 hour of video games isn't gonna hurt you. Don't trust these motherfuckers. These people, they've made videos about me over the last year, countless, relentless, critical videos about me, saying that Hamza's being too harsh, but 1 hour of video games is fine.
I don't know who's arguing that you need anime to have a successful improvement journey. I mean, you definitely don't, let's be real. But for the people that do watch it, we can use anime as a source of motivation, which is the purpose of this whole channel, to help young men in their self-improvement through anime. And it's interesting that he brings up, oh, all these people making critical videos of me, and he literally told people to make videos criticizing him. And that's why I got the idea to make my first video, Hamza Can't Relate to Weebs.
You see all of these guys, boys, look to the chat right now and you see these guys with anime profile pictures getting pissed off at me right now. Guess what they're trying to do? The guys like this who make videos and who talk about this shit like this, and they're talking about, oh, video games is fine, 1 hour is fine, anime is actually cool and stuff. These guys are so pathetic. They're trying to fuck your future wives. The
whole fucking your future wife thing is a funny analogy, and he's right. We are in competition with each other. We can also provide an exchange of equal value. You know, for example, Hamza helps with motivating people and teaching valuable lessons to young men and advice in return of making profit.
If you slow down and say that it's okay to play 1 hour of video games, the guy who's right behind you, who you were gonna beat, but you slowed down to play 1 hour of video games, crosses and he beats you. and then he takes your future wife and he impregnates her. Any man who is trying to convince you to slow down in the race of men is trying to fuck your future wife. These guys act pathetic with their anime profile pictures. This is like their sexual strategy. This is their sexual strategy. These anime profile picture motherfuckers, these video gamers, this is their sexual strategy. They're so weak and so slow that they want you to slow down with them. This is like the fat guy next to you in your work saying, oh, well, why are you eating all of that? You should just, why are you drinking water? You should drink some Coca-Cola. This is like your fucking...
Alright, well, I'm sure it's clear, but I'm not trying to slow anyone down. It's quite the opposite. I don't think I need to explain myself there.
This is what I mean about these anime guys, bro. This guy has literally commented saying, look at this emotional beta, and his profile picture is literally a little anime girl. This is why the guys who watch anime have got such a bad stigma around them, because it's like, not only is it just it's a cartoon that you're watching, you're a grown-ass man, it's like this culture of like looking at little girls in these cartoons, and like he's calling me an emotional beta.
This is why we shouldn't be trying to convince Hamza or other people to watch anime. Guys, we don't need to get so defensive and offended when somebody criticizes anime. Like, anybody who got upset or angry watching Hamza, just take a step back and realize that you're your own man. You don't need Hamza's approval, or anyone's approval for that matter, to embark on your own journey. And this is actually the reason I myself stopped watching Hamza, which was to focus on my own journey. I have a great appreciation towards Hamza, and he's definitely been a great source of inspiration for myself and young men. A YouTube creator named Young Dawn said these wise words that stuck with me. No two men will agree 100% on everything. And this is something that people who religiously follow Hamza need to understand. It's that you need to be your own man with your own beliefs. And if anime is something you feel that helps you on your self-improvement journey, then fuck what Hamza thinks, bro.
You have an anime profile picture of like some little girl character. That's weird, bro. That's so weird. There's so many of them as well. Like, I don't...
And of course, there are some negative parts of anime, which is where Hamza and most non-anime fans get the stereotypes from. You know, I don't advocate watching ecchi anime. I mean, at least if that's the main focal point for the anime. Hentai, of course, and lolicons in the community, which is really bad. I spoke about this more in depth in my video about hentai corrupting generations, so you guys should go and check that out. And you know what, guys? I have a message for the anime community. You guys watching, let's change these misconceptions and stereotypes about all anime watchers being pedos, losers, incels, whatever they call us. Let's say no, fuck that. Let's improve our community from the inside. Let's make it to where when you mention somebody watches anime, it means something. Let's become successful, fit, intelligent, well-spoken young men with good mental health that say we watch anime. I believe that abandoning anime in the community is a fair option for you if you choose to do so, but you're never going to stop men gaming and watching anime as a whole. So why not try and educate and help these communities from the inside about mental health, about fitness, communication skills, and masculinity, instead of just telling them, anime bad, you virgin, stop watch anime, stop play video games.
Pussy.
Now, it's obvious that Hamza is speaking about the type of person who watches a ton of anime, and I do believe he's right about certain people who binge watch anime entertainment mindlessly. Which is why we need to watch anime for the purpose of learning a lesson, and moderately. Every time you watch an anime episode, you should feel like you've earned it. Maybe you accomplished some sort of goal for the day, you completed your workout, whatever it is. And this is the best way to watch anime, because it becomes something much more than entertainment. You change your perspective on anime and look for the lessons in it. Overall, I think Hamza has a great message towards pushing men to be ultra competitive. Although I do think where we disagree at is where I believe you can become a top 5, top 10% man while you watch anime. It's not something that is binary. Either it's 1 or 2. Either it's yes or no. And frankly, to be honest, you being a copy of Hamza is not going to make you a better person than me. We can all level up on self-improvement and do it in our own unique ways. And we don't need to agree with Hamza on every little thing he says. And to any of Hamza's fans, you all can say this is a cope if you'd like, but I know the truth. And the truth is that I improve along with the other 200 subscribers watching Nori. We're all leveling up in real time while we watch anime, and we're only going up from here. So join us. I'm Nori. I teach self-improvement through anime. If you're interested in that, hit the subscribe and notification bell down below. Whether you watch anime or not, I'll leave you all with my favorite quote from Gurren Lagann. Believe in me who believes in you. Nori, signing out.
Drop 100 bands all on my whip. Call me money man, the way I flip. I know he a fan, the way he steal my trip. Fall back to Japan, that's a big trip. Let's drop 100 bands all on my whip.